Hey, it's Ubu, and I'm glad you're here. Today we're playing the demo for Ghost Frequency, which is developed by Serafini Productions, who are the developers of these games on the left over here, as you can see. One of their more recent ones, I believe, was Broken Lore Unfollow. I haven't played their games before, but this one really interested me. I saw a post of theirs on Twitter talking about this game and the demo for Broken Lore Low, and they were nice enough to send me a key for this demo, even though I believe it is a public demo anyways. So yeah, I still appreciate it, but yeah, I believe it is still public, so you can go check it out for yourself. So basically what we're doing in this game is we're a part of a paranormal investigation team, and we're supposed to use thermal imaging, EMF detectors, and EVPs to hunt down some sort of sinister entity and also other entities in the environment or in the house or wherever we are. I thought this was pretty cool because I am a big fan of paranormal investigations and I am a believer in the paranormal. And yeah, I grew up watching like Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. It was a good time. And yeah, I figured this would be pretty fun. So I figured we'd check it out and see what's up. And yeah, we'll just hit new game. I don't really know what to expect in terms of gameplay, but...
Emily and Mark, a couple of expert ghost hunters,
oh my God,
are worried about the disappearance of their friends, Lisa and Ben, after they went to an old abandoned house in the woods for a paranormal investigation. Several nights have passed since they lost contact with them, and the concern is growing more and more. Despite their reservations and anxiety, Emily and Mark decide to investigate their friend's disappearance. Armed with equipment and courage, they venture into the deserted house.
Okay, wow, I did not expect that. It was like kind of jarring. I like the use of real footage there. That was really cool.
Before setting up the cameras, take a look around. Let's see if we can find any trace of Lisa and Ben.
Good God, lady. You're loud. Explore the first floor. Press E to interact. Okay. Whoa. This ambience is spooky. So... okay, I guess we'll just explore. That was a cool intro. Anyways. All right. Game seems to be running fairly well. That's good. Okay, we can zoom. I don't know if we have an inventory or how we do this. Wow. This house is really creepy. We can sprint, so that's good. Dear God. Who would ever have a painting like this? My God. That is super cool in a way, because it's like very esoteric and weird, but at the same time, that's concerning. You ever go into someone's house and they have that hanging up? I would say you need to get out. A faceless man, surrounded by children. They worship him. Or something. Hello?
There's nothing here.
Okay, no trace for now. Let's move on to the cameras. Use the EMF detector and find areas with the highest electromagnetic activity.
Right. Use the EMF detector smartphone Ghost Finder app to locate places with high electromagnetic stress. Use Tab to access your phone. Use WASD and E to select the app you want to use, and press Q to return. Okay. And then E. And then E. Okay. We have... I don't really like the box in the middle of the screen because it's like overlaying stuff. But anyways. So if you don't know what EMF stands for, it's a... It's electromagnetic field. All right, we're close to something.
Here.
Bring the cameras from your bags at the entrance to the location that you find with the EMF meter. But we'll need to come back to the kitchen? Oh, is there not already a camera here? Is this what we need to use? Oh, okay, that's where we need to place it. Gotcha. I don't know what that weird creaking noise is, but I don't like it. We have a camera. I think it'd be really fun to go ghost hunting. Guest appearance by Ubu. Alright. Cameras, plural. So is there another camera we need to place here? This house is very crazy. Now what? Do we... keep doing this, I guess? Or also our battery is about to run out. Oh. Wow, I didn't realize we could interact with the environment. It's kind of weird. I assume our battery's gonna run out and we'll need to go back to our bag. That is... excuse me? What in the... Okay. Oh, yeah. That was so spooky. What the frick, dude? My headphones are super loud. Oh my god. Thermal footprints. Is that the whole demo? That is so short. That's really unfortunate. Okay, I guess you're supposed to lose there at the end. Oh man, my headphones are so loud. The ambience in that dark tunnel place was like insane. I guess I'll talk about the game now. Going into this, I was pretty excited to play like a paranormal investigation game because I haven't played, I don't know if I've ever played really a game like this, in recent memory at least. But yeah, I think the overall presentation was quite interesting. Visually, I think the game is fairly solid, actually. The game runs fairly well, and I like the way the house looks, and just the use of lighting, I think, is really effective. It's not hard to see, but it still gives off the impression that you're in the dark and it's spooky, and I think that works really well. I don't have any issues with it visually, and I definitely liked the intro sequence being like real footage. Gave this real found footage kind of weirdness about it, where I think it really helped set the tone doing that with the narration, which I thought was done well. Very dramatic, and Lisa and Ben explore the house or whatever. I thought that was really cool. I didn't expect that. I was like kind of caught off guard by it, but I think it definitely set the tone, and I really enjoyed that. So going into the game, yeah, it looked pretty good visually, and I don't really have any issues with it visually at all. I think it's a very solid, well done looking game. So I like that it just functions well, because I'm not sure what engine this uses, but yeah, it looks really good, and I think the overall appeal of the game visually is very strong. So yeah, good job there. In terms of audio, I would say the audio is also very strong. The voice acting is very loud, but my headphones, I actually have my computer turned up a little higher than usual, really get immersed into this. So the voice acting, I think, is solid, and it's not something that kind of takes you out of the experience. I think it really adds to it, at least to begin with. I mean, we only played like 5 minutes or whatever, 10 minutes, so, you know, not much else to say there about that, but yeah, voice acting was pretty solid, and I think the overall ambience of the house was really solid as well. The weird creaking and things of that nature, I think, come together really well. Footsteps aren't too, like, abrasive or annoying or anything like that. So the footsteps, I think, are a good choice in the way they sound. And then the audio really ramps up once the flashlight runs out or camera runs out, and you find yourself in this strange series of hallways that are with a bunch of like children's drawings on the wall. And then that weird entity guy shows up, and the ambience and the audio down there was super scary. I was getting like really nervous being down there. Audio wise, it was really solid. I think it was really effective. So I think they did a really good job with that. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints there either. I think audio is pretty solid all the way around. In terms of mechanics, we didn't get to do much, but I can see where the game will eventually take us where it comes to, of course, this sort of like a tutorial level. And I'm sure eventually the game hopefully won't hold your hand so much and have the tips on the side of the screen for so long. I also think, in terms of visuals, I forgot to mention this, that I don't mind the camera overlay on the corners, but the box in the middle of the screen I don't think needs to be there personally. I think it's kind of distracting and takes away from looking at like your EMF or anything you're holding out in your hands or whatever. Having that weird line in the middle of the screen, I just don't think meshes well with you needing to read tutorials or look at some sort of device you're holding. I think the game would look visually cleaner if those lines, at least in the center of the screen, aren't there. I forgot to mention that. Anyways, more about the audio, or sorry, the mechanics. Yeah, pretty solid stuff in terms of just saying, okay, this is what you need to do. You need to use your phone, which is very simple to use. You click EMF and you find a hot spot, and then you find a camera and you take the camera back there. And I guess you'll do that throughout the game, I assume. And as you do those things, different entities will appear or different interactions will happen. Like in the trailer, they showed like thermal footprints. And so you'll either use like EMF for finding places to set up cameras. You'll use, I guess, EVPs to catch electro voice phenomenon is what that stands for. And then you'll use thermal to maybe hunt down some entities and maybe see where they go to maybe unlock doors, or I'm not sure what the interactions are going to be with those things, or if we'll even use all three of them for every entity, or maybe they'll just tell us what to use. I'm not really sure, but I think mechanically the game can be very solid. I can expect it to work well once you are able to use your full arsenal of devices, because they are just three different things. It's not extremely complicated or anything, even with three, if you do eventually use all three. So I'm excited to see how that goes, actually, because I like the whole process of ghost hunting and stuff. I think it's really interesting. They get a little crazy in some of the shows with, like, you know, turn on the flashlight and all that goofy stuff, but I like the simplistic approach they took with this, and maybe later on in the game you do get different devices. Obviously, I don't know. So overall, mechanically, I think the game is fairly sound, and it looks like there will be maybe some sort of nightmare sequences or something of that nature with the creepy guy in the basement, unless I don't know if it was a basement, but maybe it was, or maybe that was just a series of events that they specifically put together to showcase the game. I'm not sure if this is exactly how the game will function, like in terms of chronology, or, oh, your flashlight ran out, time to escape the ghost man or whatever. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that's going to go, but I can see the game being pretty fun. I had a good time with this, even for how short it was. So mechanics, I would say, have a lot of potential and were fun to, use. The few or little bit that I got to use, I thought was pretty cool. And I can see this game having a lot of potential for gameplay loops. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about it, really. So I guess my final judgment for the Ghost Frequency demo is I would say it's very good. I had a good time with it, and maybe I'm biased towards paranormal investigation type things, but I honestly didn't really see any issues with this game personally, and I had quite a good time with it, and I just hope, or wished that it was longer because I really wanted to play the game more. But anyways, yeah, pretty solid overall. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to add just as like side notes. I just think the whole concept of hunting ghosts and stuff is really cool. And like I said, I haven't played very many games that have done that. So yeah, this was really neat. And hopefully I can find more games like this. And if you know of any, just please let me know. I'll check them out. But yeah, this was pretty solid. And I definitely want to play this game more. So yeah, keep up the great work. And I wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors. So, yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with anything I said? Do you have anything to add? Did you enjoy my video? Do you enjoy my content? And just want to say, hey, just let me know what's up in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. So, yeah, other than that, if you enjoy my content, hit subscribe and leave a like, comment, share the video. I'd greatly appreciate that. It does me a lot of good here. So, yeah, we're creeping up on 300 subscribers, and I really appreciate everyone who's recently subscribed. I welcome you to the Pale Moth Society. And yeah, we're going to have fun here, and I hope I can continue to entertain you. And thanks for giving me a chance. And yeah, overall, this was pretty solid. And don't forget to check the pinned comment below for the links to everything so you can go play this for yourself. Play the game for yourself, form your own opinion, and tell the developer what you think. I'm sure they would appreciate your feedback as well as mine. And overall, yeah, I hope we get more games like this. I'm sure there are many, like I said, that I haven't played, but I want more games like this. I want to play them. I want to hunt ghosts. So this is pretty cool. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And don't forget, the Pale Moth is always watching.